I know that you are a liar and a freak. And I know the monster is in there. Where is he, Manny? Where are you hiding him? This game you're playing, it's not going to work. You're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. The only time you're going to leave is when they bury you. And that cannot be soon enough for me. You are pathetic. Do you know that? How does it feel? How does it feel to be the helpless one now? You have no say, no control. Your fate is in my hands. Huh? How do you like
that? You want me? You got it. I'm the one who has you.
You disgusting pig.
Manny, is that any way to talk to your new boyfriend?
We're faking how long the surgery didn't change you. You are the same piece of garbage you always were.
You know what I love about you, sweetie?
What's that? Huh?
You know me so well.
Get your hands off of me! Get off!
Oops. You okay? Did I make a boo-boo?
Get off. Get off. Get off.
You bitch. You set me up. So now, sweetness, you're gonna get to know me a whole lot better.
What's going on?
I don't know. She came in here and she ripped her blouse.
Now that is a lie.
And I guess she wanted me to attack her so she could put...
Where did you did attack me? You pulled your whole fake personality shift, you piece of slime.
Oh, okay, Sam, unless you have proof...
I do have proof. Rick, thank you. But Manny, he threw the phone when he realized that I was recording it. I don't know... Good. It's still working. Now everyone can see how dangerous you really are. I know that you are a liar and a freak. And I know the monster is in there. Where is he, Manny? Where are you hiding him? This game you're playing, it's not going to work. You're going to spend the rest of your life in prison, and the only time you're going to leave is when they bury you. And that cannot be soon enough for me. You are pathetic. How does it feel to be that? You guys, don't you see what this proves?
Sam, it appears to prove that you set my client up. It appears that Miss McCall tried to entrap my client.
That is not how it happened.
He says that she provoked him. She says that he assaulted her.
He did assault me. Will you look at my blouse? It is ripped.
He claims that she ripped it.
Of course he did. He's covering.
Sam, you recorded the whole thing on your phone.
You did?
Yes, I did. And guess what? Manny smashed my phone when he realized I was recording him attacking me.
Sam, we both know that that's not what happened.
Why can't you people see that he is lying?
Sam, I'm going to advise you not to approach my client again. It is not serving you.
Yeah, well, guess what? That psychopath is not going to get back on the streets, so he can terrorize more innocent people.
Sam, you're not helping the prosecution's case. The jury is going to see you as completely biased.
Well, guess what, Durant? I am biased. That man is a lying pig, and I'm going to prove it.
You get a chance to tell your story on the stand.
Court is reconvening.
Calling the next witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. The defense calls Sam McCall.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I
Jason Morgan's fiance, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you know him before the accident?
Manny Ruiz is not
Just
Jason
a
Morgan. You
simple
can't really
yes or
compare
no,
the two
please,
of them.
Miss
No, you
Call.
keep hammering away about his accident. Jason is a good man.
Answer the question, please.
No, I did not know Jason before the accident.
So you expect this court to believe that you're intimate with a man, yet you know nothing about the enormous change?
Yeah, I really don't care what the court believes.
Answer the question, Miss McCall.
Jason, we just said, had brain damage, so no, we have not talked about his life before. He does not remember it.
Did Mr. Morgan talk to you about what he does for a living?
He's a coffee importer.
That's interesting, because Mr. Morgan's been arrested for murder, for attempted murder, for arson, and a warehouse bombing. Do those sound like the activities of a coffee importer?
He has never been convicted of any of those charges.
Ms. McCall, I'm going to remind you that you're under oath, and a failure to tell the truth may result in a charge of perjury. Now, isn't it true that Jason Morgan is a professional killer?
Come on.
Want to know who kills people? Your client. Not as a job. He kills for sick, sadistic pleasure.
Order in the court.
He tried to hunt me down. He threatened to rape me.
Your Honor, the witness's statement is highly prejudicial and has absolutely nothing to do with the question that she was just asked.
Miss McCall, you're edging close to contempt of court.
Manny terrorized me over and over again. And then he attacked me in the holding room. Look at my shirt. He ripped it. But you know what, Manny? You are a pathetic coward who is hiding behind a brain injury. Are you getting this down over there? Manny Ruiz is a little man who is all talk and no action.
McCall, I order you to stop.
Who couldn't finish what he started.
You admit that you committed those crimes.
All of them, without question. But it horrifies me to think of what I did.
Do you believe that you're capable of murder now?
No,
Stalking?
no,
Sexual assault?
never.
When did you first notice a change in your personality?
After I woke up from the operation,
You see, this is exactly the same thing as Jason Morgan. He started out as a mild-mannered, gentle man, suffered brain trauma, became aggressive. He's now a mob enforcer.
Your Honor, I'm going to have to object to that.
Sustained.
Mr. Ruiz, how do you feel about the crimes you committed?
horrible. But I'm glad that there was a medical reason and that I'm not this irredeemable person.
Liar!
Miss McCall, take your seat.
Am I the only one in this room with a brain? Who has eyes? This guy is playing all of you. Can't you see that?
Her.
Sam, just calm down.
If Manny walks out of here, I hope you're the first person he goes after.
What happened to not letting your hatred for Manny rule?
You don't know what happened. Manny, he's faking the whole thing. I set him up.
You set him up?
Yes, I went into the holding room. I had my phone on record.
I was just sitting there. When Sam McCall came in, she ripped her blouse, started screaming and crying for help, and I didn't know what to do. I was in shock.
Manny is fast. He caught me off guard. Come on, you know how arrogant he is. I got him to admit that he was faking the whole thing. And then he was groping me, and he put my phone in my pocket. He pushed me up against the wall. He ripped my shirt open. Thank God Rick and Alexis came in when they did, because God knows what would have happened.
What do you think would have happened if Rick and I hadn't come in the room?
I don't know. I think Sam was just trying to make me angry so I would attack her so she could say that I hadn't changed. I mean, it was awful seeing the hate in her eyes, but maybe the person I used to be deserved it.
Which is exactly the point, isn't it? That the person that you used to be, that man, would have had a violent reaction.
I would say so.
Would you say that the person that you used to be would have used the opportunity to escape when there was an attack on the jail transfer van?
That too.
What did you do in the holding room with Sam?
Nothing. That must be why she got so angry. Maybe she heard you, Mr. Lansing, coming, so she smashed the phone because she knew nothing was on it to incriminate me.
And she blamed you.
Manny actually blamed me, and of course, Rick and Alexis believed him.
Sam, what were you thinking?
What was I
there?
thinking?
Yes.
Jason, I was scared to death. I'm sick of his lies. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know what to do.
I thought they'd be doing jury selection.
Yes, so did I. But Alexis, she had the trial pushed up, and she's pulling every trick in the book right now.
You ready for cross?
More than ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Ruiz, are you ill?
I'm okay. It just happens sometimes ever since the operation.
We'll take a 10-minute recess to give Mr. Ruiz a chance to recover.
Alexis is going to get Manny acquitted. He's going to walk out of this courthouse and come after every single one of us unless someone does something to stop him first.
Hey, well, Alexis was putting on a show, wasn't she?
Manny's faking. All of it. He attacked Sam and hold on.
Alexis is so impressed with her own legal brilliance she can't see what's right in front of her. Manny is a threat to everybody I love, including Christina.
We have to do something.
How's Sam? She's edgy.
Angrier than I've ever seen her.
Manny seems all right.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me that he was going to delay cross-examination while the jury was left with all those warm and fuzzy images?
Doesn't have anything to do with that. Do you think that he's faking it?
I'm a little worried that he might be. What if he is, Alexis? What if Sam is telling the truth?
What am I supposed to do about it now? It's not my job to believe him. It's not my job to even like him. It's my job to defend him, which is what I'm
Yes,
doing.
I know.
The medical research said that he's a changed man. I haven't seen any evidence that indicates otherwise.
What about that little deal in the holding area with Sam?
I don't know that I can believe her either. Have you seen her rap sheet? It's this long. She's a polished con woman. I understand. Believe me, I understand why she's so upset. What he did to her was horrible. But if she did frame him, she didn't have any right.
So now, sweetness, you're gonna get to know me a whole lot better. What do you want?
I've looked around and Justice is still checking, but so far there's no sign of Sam.
Oh, you and Carter stay here.
Hey, Carly, son says stay here.